Welcome back to the V4 Vanilla server, and I hope y'all enjoyed the last episode where we fought a ton of withers to get all of these wonderful nether stars, and today we get to actually do something with them. So I'm gonna go hope that I can find them all again. There we go. I've got 16 stars still. 3 of those are for spawn purposes, the rest are mine, plus we have the 8 beacons right here, and those 8 beacons are all for the Nether hub. And hopefully we will get those set up today. That's our goal. We're going to head over here to the iron farm, floating up in the sky, and see if we can get some iron for those beacon stands. Ooh. What do we have? Enderbucks, coffee, and cocoa. I've been wanting to check out Fenn's Enderbucks, so we're going to go... Does he have a spider in here? I swear I heard it. Yeah, I heard it again. It's like right behind the walls or something. I'm going to get off of his counter, though, and we're going to pay. We're going to get a little... Ah, it's brewing. There we go. Some end espresso. Beautiful. Out the door. You have a little spider problem there, Fenaqua. You might want to check on that. Maybe it's on the roof? It hasn't been nighttime here for a while. It's like middle of the day. Yeah, no, he's got a spider infestation. Somewhere inside. Right about there, I think. Might want to get that checked out. Anyway. Yep, throw it in the trash can. We're littering in the lake. We're gonna head out over to the iron farm. Man, this coffee's got me shaking. Hopefully there's enough iron in here for our 8 beacons for the nether. Let's see. Probably not enough. I guess somebody turned it all into blocks recently because there's no ingots, which makes me think that this could be broken again. It was broken and had stopped working, but I fixed it, and it looks like it could be broken again. But we'll see how many we got. We need about 2.5 stacks for a beacon, so that would be 2, 4, and I'll take a couple extra, I guess. So I think we have enough for 4 beacons in the nether. I kind of want to go pillar up and check that out, because if we really need this iron farm producing to get enough iron for the other half of the beacons, let alone all the ones for spawn. So I'm going to look into that up top, and also head to the nether so we can hopefully figure out where we want these beacons to go. We have made it to our beautiful nether hub, the wonderful nether ravine with our glass bridge going through, and this is what we wanted the beacons for on each end of the bridge. Let me hop on down there. As we built these rooms, I talked about wanting to put a beacon in the corner, right in these light blue glass columns. So it really lights up the corner nicely, and on this end, where you can see below, it should look pretty cool beneath the glass. And since we only have enough iron to do half of our 8, we're going to do this room first. We can do all 4 corners here, and look at him run. His legs are really moving. Anyway, I want to get this done and see how it's going to look, because it should be pretty cool. But first, I got a lot of digging to do to get it set up. Well, I managed to do a little more than just some digging. That's right. Boom, we got beacons and everything all set up, running, activated, doing all the fancy stuff with some speed, strength, regen, and even resistance, because I ran out of things that I thought might be useful. So we were just throwing everything in there. It looks really good. It looks good. I like how it brings some light and some life to these corners in here. We get the rotating beam that we get to see coming up through, and we can see the beam going all the way to the floor. It looks really nice, I think. The only part I'm a little unsure of, and I think I can add a little bit too, is how it kind of disappears into the floor there. I feel like I can build something down there that it can come out of and look alright. So we're going to hop down there now. If I can find a way down. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that one. Oh, what a throw. Almost went in the hole. Right here, I got some materials, as you can see, and I just want to build kind of like a shrine, if you will. So it's something that's coming out of the ground and looks a little more man-made than just some random beam of light going into the ground. I have a rough idea of what I'm trying to do here. Um, Something that starts off with a wide base and kind of tapers up. Uses a lot of stone and andesite varieties. Let's come right in through maybe another one of these in each of the corners. Why not? And I really like the cobble wall look to kind of define the edges a little bit more. So I'm going to put those around the edge as well. And I think we're going to try some andesite in the middle. We go up 2 blocks high. Give it some height so it's not so short and chunky looking. And how about some more walls in on the corners? Those always look good. Cap off the ends the same way we started the bottom. And put a few more stairs on there as well. Let's see. No, that was too much. Let's put a stair down on this level instead. Whoa, I'm falling down. Taking out the wrong one. So we'll put a stair down here to kind of start tapering the top. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to need something down here so that this isn't just netherrack. That looks a little weird, having the stone on top. Put some cobble underneath it, solves that problem. Finish our stairs around the edges, there we go. See if I can jump on the top here. Ooh, we got it. And we're going to do another stair on top just to taper it a little bit more so it's not quite as dramatic. And then even some cobble walls coming out the top. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, I think that's good. It's gray, but it's different shades of gray. Still has some life to it. I want to go with more of the industrial feel. It's not supposed to be bright and colorful or anything. Whoa, fell in a hole. So I'm going to work on setting this up on the other 4, and we can take a look on how it looks once they're all done. Well, there are our beacon bases. From the top straight down, you know, they kind of blend in, look pretty boxy. But as you draw back out, as you would see them on the approach, you can tell that they get a little bit more depth to them, and they start looking pretty good. And if we hop down there and actually see what they look like from the floor, all the way down, there we go. I think they look really good. That's the one we built just now. Of course, we got the other 4 up and running. I think they are hopefully all the same. And looking at it now, I've got one more thing I want to try. And there is the final touch on these beacons. What do you think? What do you think? I think it's pretty good. Gives it a little structure to the beam, obviously. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I put the cobble wall going up the beacon all the way to the top. We've got a little gap of 2, and then 2 pieces of wall all the way to the top. Looks pretty cool. Kind of like it's like gives it some motion, like the beam is firing upwards. I don't know, to support the hub, to give its powers to the hub, something along those lines. I really want to see how it looks from up top though, because that is what is most important. I don't know how to get up there though. I think there's a ledge I could maybe ender pearl to over here. I really want to get up there and see how it looks. That was the worst throw ever. It was straight up. Come on. Up on the ledge, and from here I'm at least a little bit closer. I still don't know how to get up there. I think we may have to hijack Exo's tunnel over here. We're gonna break in. Yep, we're gonna have to break in. Let's go down here. I may have done this before. Let's see. Just put it right in there. I should have paid attention to where it came from. Okay, the clay was definitely on the bottom. Yep, there we go. And to the top. Alright, how's it look? Yeah, looks good. It looks good. We got the cobble, the beacon. It looks good. I'm really happy with this. Alright guys, now that we have these wonderful beacons all set up and ready to go, we are going to be calling it an episode for today. But first, a little teaser of what is to come in the future. Of course, we have the other half of the hub that we weren't able to get to today due to the lack of iron. But don't worry, I did in fact fix the iron farm. And man, it was a pain. All the villagers are disappearing, but we got them breeding again, reproducing, and once again making some iron. So on this side, I'll do it off camera. It's not going to be as cool because you can't see it below. It's just solid netherrack. But we'll get the beacon beams firing up through the corners off camera before next episode. And the little teaser, sometime coming in the future, I have started work on my nether hub. I did it. It has begun. I'm not going to talk about it, but you can see a little of what's going on. And some exciting things are definitely to come. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.